Had back in Chicago, so some trusted personnel Thibodeau can try and lean on to guide the guys like Andrew Wiggins and at the outset of this regular season. For the Timberwolves in their white uniforms, new white uniforms, here's Jim. And the Timberwolves take over. Down low for Gibson, puts it in.
Top, and that's what Gibson will give you. He runs the floor.
Quick comeback for three, and Clay. There's Kevin Durant, the leading scorer from Thursday's exhibition, taken by Butler, and he will Teague running into the front court through the lane, and leaving it open.
Great feed.
Jeff Teague averaging a career high in assists per game last season with 7.8. Pachulia underneath, Minnesota in front. Now 9:20 to play here in the first quarter. Catch and shoot three. Klay Thompson. Here's Jeff Teague, wide open three. He connects.
Very good start. Now he played okay in the second half, but he didn't start well in the last game.
Here's Curry, and he knocks it on defensive players who are manning guys with the basketball. Now they're focusing on that offensive player controlling with the.
I mean, they were dominated in the first quarter of play.
Klay Thompson leaving it for a cutting. Quick passing for Golden State. Curry underneath. Jimmy Butler into the lane. Denied. Gets his rebound and finds two. Jimmy Butler coming over to the Timberwolves. So far they've made it work, at least through the preseason. KD for three.
This is only a 2-point lead right now by the T-Wolves.
20-18, Minnesota in front. Karl Anthony Towns.
Will a double team come, or what? Karl Anthony, he's going to work it.
Right.
Center position with Pachulia, McGee, and then David West. Hey, look at this.
In for his own rebound. Control a turnover there by Minnesota. And get it right back. Off the McCaw turnover. The leaner.
Coach in between quarters, that's for sure. Oh.
Yalitza, Muhammad, and Zhang are all on. So is JaVale McGee making his presence felt. Back on the other end, Muhammad blocked by McGee. Tries to bounce it off a Timberwolves player for it to go out of bounds, and Golden State back with the ball. Iguodala between the game and the shot clock. Butler inside, outside. Yalitza hits the three. Here's Durant. Loses the dribble, taken away. All alone for Tyus Jones. Easy layup for the finish.
See some intensity in the faces of these Warrior players right now, especially this guy.
Jones. Zhang can't handle the pass. Goes back outside to Bjelica, and Zhang back inside. The playing time from Tom Thibodeau by themselves, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Going to be a lot of players fighting for minutes on this team.
Zhang.
Going over David West. Tyus Jones takes it over. Pretty pass inside to a cutting Muhammad. He finishes with the left.
Tom Thibodeau.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Timberwolves. Inside to Durant. You talk about a feed. Gorgui Dieng, Bjelica, Tyus Jones, and Muhammad. Warriors coming away, and the big...
Again, the attitude of the Warriors is they're coming out. You can see it in their eyes right now.
Turnaround by Andrew Wiggins, by David West. Curry on the crossover, leads West in, and the foul. Just under 6 minutes to play. Wiggins again, turning inside through trap. Thompson on the other end, behind the back. Steps away and hits the...
Try to make them uncomfortable right now are the T-Wolves. Can they continue to execute?
Teague and Crawford on the floor at the same time. Pretty move by Jamal Crawford.
Shooting in halves of the second half, or just own a game. Seen it throughout his career. There's Curry.
Curry. Pretty move there over. Timberwolves up by 7. Curry. Nailing the 18-foot.
Curry feeling it. Good feed.
Pretty pass at the Wiggins. There's Karl Anthony Towns back in the game, and Curry picking. Stops behind the arc. Hits the three. Tie game. Tie game at 66. Just over 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Muller inside. Wiggins. He hit.
To elevate, he can always get a shot off.
Klay Thompson with a quick exchange. Minnesota here by 9, and another turnover there by the Timberwolves. Here's Curry with the flare underneath. Outside. Thompson.
Preseason, certainly in this game, you have to be impressed.
of a 31-51 season.
Oh!
That one, as the shot clock runs down.
Are you kidding me?
Driving. Trying to pass it into Butler. It's taken over by the Warriors. Here's Draymond Green.
Mount Wiggins.
Warriors go ahead by 5. Wiggins with the long 3.
Obviously, since entering the league, it's about 36%.
Wide open, KD and another.
That's a big point of education, and it'd be a big rules interpretation this year. Review. They got to allow guys to land. As if he can get up around 40, boy, will that open up the floor.
23.6 points per game last season, a new career high. Teague challenging Green, and he gets denied.
Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Thompson.
If he can keep the hot hand, they're going to guard him tighter.
Towns wide open.
Towns.
Coming in hot here in the third quarter. Curry backing up. Fires it. Jimmy Butler taking it all the way and clipped from behind. There's Thompson. Long 3. Hits.
Continued it on in here to the second half. See if the T-Wolves can show some composure right now. And they're trying to go down low to Karl Anthony Towns. And a little old school right there.
5 for both teams here in the third quarter. Curry wide open again. 4 points in the first quarter. Another double team there by Towns, and it leads to a turnover. Curry. Are you kidding me?
I just think it's great that the fans of China, again, though, are able to experience a show like this right now.
Kevin Durant getting into the mix. Jimmy Butler and the Timberwolves. The feed inside to Wiggins.
But he has not been able to help himself or teammates as much.
Steph Curry to the hoop.
I'm sure Steve Kerr's not only happy, but in another area, they're not, after the first quarter of play, they've reduced their turnovers.
Iguodala over to Curry. Jab step. Now driving from the baseline. The high finish off the window. It has unfolded thus far.
Well, the Warriors do that to... Wow! Feed.
Green can't finish, but what a feed indeed. JaVale McGee, the turnaround hooks. Jones to Chang. Stuff! It's taken away. Dribbled out by Bjelica. Well, the no-look to Tyus Jones, and he hits from the wing. Season looking pretty sharp in that first game against the Warriors in Shenzhen. Not so much here in the second half. Klay Thompson.
Getting themselves ready to go.
How about that catch and shoot? Not behind the arc, but if you're Steve Kerr, right?
Relax a little bit.
Bjelica floating it up.
The T-Wolves were 26 in the NBA in defense.
A couple of quick touches, ending with Durant. 5 for this team, manning control of the offense right now.
Opportunity right now. We talked about the backup point guard challenge. Look at this. There's the defense again. Oh,
making the most.
Steve Kerr and his staff doing a wonderful job of putting guys on the floor.
And Benijay a little sloppy with the pass. Jamal Crawford takes over. Some of the new depth added by the Warriors. We mentioned how they were able to retain a lot of their core fighting for the loose ball.
There's Bell.
Now driving. Niang takes the 3. Tries to beat the shot clock. Jordan Bell beats.
Looks like they made a really good second round decision with Jordan Bell. Look at that steal. Now he's going to fit. A first, 15 pick or 20 pick. Look at that again. Playing against the elite defenders, but here he is again.
Look out. Trimble. The shot goes in.
Kerr, because not only can he shoot the ball, he's a very good passer. Look at that.
Here he is again. Omri Caspi. The Warriors will allow all fans in the NBA to take a breath here. They pick up their first preseason win, and they do it.